What's good? We had to top the night off with some boxing talk. A few videos we ran down this morning. I mean, this your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic. You know, we had to cap the morning off with a boxing video real quick before I turn it in. I'm talking about the ultimate Euro fanboy, ultimate UK butt buddy, Johnny Nelson. Johnny Nelson is, not objective. And why would I expect him to be? Most UK fans are not. They go hard for the home team, and I love that about the UK. But when you on TV and you a boxing analyst, you gotta call it straight down the middle sometimes, and this guy absolutely does not. I value his opinion sometimes, but you gotta know when to value it and when it was just garbage. Now he's saying that Dylan White will beat Deontay Wilder. Oh, it's rubbish that Deontay Wilder won $7 million. At the end of the day, You see what they doing, man? Now all these fans are trying to hide behind the fact that Anthony Joshua, who came out in an interview, sitting ringside at a gym, you feel me, said that he's scared of Deontay Wilder. Said it could be 2-3 years before I fight him. I'm not ready. I'm scared of losing. It happens when I say happen, and then he just sit there, it's checking. Yeah, you right, champ. You right, champ. You know what it is? He knows the truth. He knows the truth, and I'm not even saying that Deontay Wilder will beat Anthony Joshua. I've been on the record a million times saying I don't know why Anthony Joshua is scared. I think Anthony Joshua will, ring his bell. I said that. I've been on record saying it. So people still want to say, because I'm black or I'm from America, you going for Deontay Wilder. But they don't listen with their own ears. How many times have I told you guys about guys that weren't 100%, that wasn't trill? If you know what trill is, it's the word that's between truth and real. How many times I said and tell you guys, this guy's a fraud. This guy's a fraud. Oh, that guy gonna lose. And I've been right more times than I've been wrong. But I'm telling you, this guy right here is one of the most fraudulent guys on TV most of the time. He's two-faced. He's batting for the home team. He's 100 for 100 for batting for the home team. And he knows the UK, it's a high favorite for boxing. But you talking about pro boxing talent, they're still light years away from the American boxing talent. You put the best in the UK versus the best in America, and I guarantee America gonna come out right now. When the last time a guy from the UK been pound for pound number one? We'll be even close to that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to hate on the UK, but I'm hating on this guy. Then he goes around telling the sparring story that, Klitschko knocked out Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder really don't want, Anthony Joshua because Klitschko knocked him out in sparring. What do Klitschko got to do with Anthony Joshua? Klitschko iced Anthony Joshua in front of everybody and looked a little fishy to me why he didn't pull the trigger and finish him off. It looked like he got paid off a little bit, you feel me? But at the end of the day, he didn't pull the trigger. So, what that got to do with the price of tea in China? What that got to do with Deontay Wilder fearing Anthony Joshua? He said he wants to fight. Anthony Joshua won't even call it a bluff. You feel me? They say, Dylan White, he's scared of Dylan White. At the end of the day, what about Anthony Joshua? You giving us this little run. Dylan White. Why do we have to fight Dylan White? If Dylan White become the mandatory and Deontay Wilder drops the title and runs from Dylan White, then we can talk. At the end of the day, this the same Dylan White who came up short versus Anthony Joshua, who I said looked at fight Anthony Joshua. I said this guy can be world champion one day. That's what I said to myself watching the fight. Then he comes around after the shoulder injury and getting knocked around by Anthony Joshua and having good moments. Then he barely scaves by Derek Chisora. So scaving by Derek Chisora and coming up short versus Anthony Joshua, gets you a shot at Deontay Wilder. Come on now. I'm not saying Deontay Wilder is the best in the world. At the end of the day, this dude Dylan White looked fat and sloppy going against Malcolm Tan. He tried to fight Michael Grant, who's 50 years old. And he's talking about, I want to get ready for Deontay Wilder. How about you beat Amir Mansour? Fight him. Travis Kaufman. How about fight Dominic Brazil? How about you fight somebody that's worth something? You know what I'm saying? You could have stepped up and you could have stepped in for Anthony Joshua and told Eddie Hearns, you want to step up for Anthony Joshua. I feel like I can beat him on short notice. But you know why he didn't do that? Because his fat butt wasn't in shape. He looked sloppy. He came in very, very heavy versus Malcolm Tan. And at the end of the day, nobody in America cares about Deontay Wilder feeling Dylan White. We want to fight. We want Deontay Wilder to fight Anthony Joshua. Win, lose, or draw, who cares? We want to see the fight. They want to talk about, Deontay Wilder ain't a big enough draw. At the end of the day, this dude Anthony Joshua just called out Tyson Fury, said he don't care if he's 560 pounds, 40 stone, he still wants to fight him. Do you hear Johnny Nelson talking anything about that? Oh, yeah, it'll still be a good fight. You know, Tyson Fury at 600 pounds is still, you know, better than Deontay Wilder. That's the type of stuff that he say. Instead of being objective and calling like it is, calling Anthony Joshua a coward, calling him soft, saying, oh, at least being like, oh, I don't know, man, it don't sound like he's too confident. At the end of the day, he strokes this lame guy ego, this fragile fake champion Anthony Joshua's ego. I don't see anybody in heavyweight that's a real, true champion. You know, all these guys got their belts vacant. If it was from Vitaly Klitschko, where Wilder got his from, or it was from Charles Martin, who got a gift that the guy tore his ACL, or it was the WBA title that Luis Ortiz let Vladimir Klitschko and Anthony Joshua fight for. None of these dudes are true champion. Only true champion is Tyson Fury, and he lost that by sniffing coke and probably masking a drug or whatever he was doing. At the end of the day, you don't hear those UK guys call it straight. They go for the home team when they got to lose. They want to come up with 1,000 excuses. It's excuse after excuse. It's ultimate fanboy Johnny Nelson, ultimate excuses, telling sparring stories, knowing as a ex-boxer that what goes on in the gym stays in the gym, even if it was true, false, or in between. He's a coward. He's paid by Eddie Hearns to back these UK fighters, to back his fighters. At the end of the day, reckoning day is going to come. You know, he going to have to fight Deontay Wilder or not. Y'all can keep hiding behind Dylan White. At the end of the day, he's a walking L. And he loses this weekend, y'all going to be on eggshells. It is what it is. I'm tired of it. We out.